Hello friends! Did you know that honey never spoils? Yes, you heard it right. The sweet golden liquid that bees painstakingly produce from the nectar of flowers has an eternal shelf life. But how is this possible, you might ask? Well, let's delve into the fascinating science behind honey's immortality. Honey's secret lies in its unique composition and the tireless work of bees. Bees collect nectar, a sugary water substance from flowers, and take it back to their hive. Here they regurgitate the nectar, passing it back and forth amongst each other to break down the sugars. This process, along with the constant fanning of the bee's wings, leads to the evaporation of most of the water content, making it inhospitable for microbes. Moreover, bees add an enzyme called oxidase to the nectar. This enzyme breaks down the glucose in the nectar and helps in the production of hydrogen peroxide, a natural antiseptic, further preserving the honey. The low moisture content and acidic pH of honey create a low water activity environment, making it unsuitable for the growth of bacteria and microorganisms. But that's not all. Honey is also hygroscopic, which means it absorbs moisture from the air. So if you leave an open jar of honey, it won't spoil. But it might dilute over time as it absorbs moisture from the environment. Now let's take a trip back in time. Imagine being an archaeologist and finding pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are over 3,000 years old. That's exactly what happened. And the most astonishing part? The honey was still perfectly edible. This testament to honey's longevity is a sweet reminder of its timeless journey through human history. And there you have it. Honey, a natural product we often take for granted, is a remarkable substance that defies the rules, a testament to the wonders of nature. So the next time you drizzle honey onto your morning toast, remember, you're not just savoring a delicious treat, but also a piece of history that's been thousands of years in the making. That's some serious sweet staying power. Now, as we transition to the next topic, let's allow the wonder of this fact to sink in. Stay tuned. Now let's clear up a fruity misconception. That's right, we're diving into the wonderful world of berries. And you might be surprised by what we uncover. When we think of berries, we often picture small, round fruits like blueberries or blackberries. But in the botanical world, the term berry has a very specific definition. A berry is a fruit that comes from a single ovary of an individual flower and has seeds on the inside. This is where things get juicy. You see, some of the fruits we commonly refer to as berries, like strawberries, aren't berries at all. That's because strawberries come from the multiple ovaries of a single flower, and their seeds are on the outside. So, in the botanical world, strawberries are actually classified as accessory fruits. So, what about bananas? Well, here's where the plot thickens. Bananas might not look like your typical berry, but they fit the botanical bill perfectly. They come from a single ovary of an individual flower, and their seeds are on the inside. Yes, those tiny black specks you see in the center of a banana are indeed seeds. So, believe it or not, bananas are technically berries. This might seem a bit bananas, pun intended, but that's the beauty of botany. It's full of surprises and contradictions that challenge our everyday understanding of fruits and vegetables. So, next time you're peeling a banana, remember this little tidbit. You're not just enjoying a delicious fruit, you're savoring a bona fide berry. It's a fun fact that might just make your snack a little bit sweeter. And there you have it, a simple fruit snack turned botanical marvel. So, next time you enjoy a banana, savor the knowledge that you're eating a berry. Now, as we transition into our next segment, keep in mind that the world of botany still has many more surprises in store for us. Moving on to the night sky, have you ever heard of moonbows? Just as the name suggests, moonbows are rainbows that appear at night, a stunning display of nature's nocturnal artistry. These beauties are a spectacular twist on the daytime rainbows we all know and love. Now you might be wondering, how is it possible for a rainbow to occur in the dark of night? Well, it all comes down to the magic of moonlight. Moonbows, or lunar rainbows as they're scientifically known, occur when the light from the moon is refracted or bent and reflected by rain droplets in the atmosphere. The moon, our nighttime luminary, must be nearly full for there to be enough light for a moonbow to form. It also needs to be sitting low in the sky, usually no more than 42 degrees above the horizon. And of course, there must be rain falling opposite the moon. It's a delicate balance, a perfect alignment of celestial and terrestrial conditions, which makes moonbows quite rare and all the more enchanting. But there's another twist to the tale of moonbows. Unlike their daytime counterparts, moonbows are often faint and usually colorless. You see, moonlight isn't as bright as sunlight. The less intense light means that the colors we usually see in a rainbow are much paler, often appearing as a ghostly white or a soft, ethereal blue. However, with the right conditions and a bit of luck, it's possible to see a moonbow in full color, a sight that's truly out of this world. So, The next time you find yourself under a near full moon with rain clouds in the sky, look closely. You might just witness the elusive beauty of a moonbow, a rare natural phenomenon that'll leave you starstruck. As we leave the moonlit majesty behind, let's journey to another captivating marvel of nature. Onwards we go, to the mystical realm of bioluminescence. Ready for a heart-pounding revelation? Strap in because we're diving deep into the world of the octopus, a creature that's as fascinating as it is elusive. These underwater wonders are not only masters of disguise and escape artists extraordinaire, but they also have something truly extraordinary hidden away: 3 hearts. Yes, you heard that right. Octopuses have not 1, not 2, but 3 hearts. Now you might be wondering, why on earth would an octopus need 3 hearts? Well, it all comes down to how these creatures live and thrive in their underwater world. You see, octopuses have a copper-rich blue blood. Unlike our iron-rich red blood, their blue blood is less efficient at carrying oxygen. This means they need extra heart power to ensure they get the oxygen they need. So, how do these 3 hearts work? Well, 2 of the hearts, known as branchial hearts, pump blood to the octopus's gills, where oxygen is taken from the water. These hearts work exclusively to support the gills, making sure they have a constant supply of nutrient-rich blood. The 3rd heart, the systemic heart, is a bit of a workhorse. Pumps oxygenated blood to the rest of the octopus's body. But here's where it gets even more interesting. When an octopus swims, this heart actually stops beating. That's right, it takes a break. This is why octopuses prefer to crawl rather than swim, as swimming exhausts them. So there you have it. These 3-hearted wonders of the deep are the embodiment of the strange and beautiful diversity of life on our planet. From their camouflage capabilities to their intelligence and problem-solving skills, and of course, their 3 hearts, octopuses truly are one of nature's most incredible creations. Talk about multitasking marine marvels. Now hold your breath as we dive into another enchanting creature of the deep blue sea. Stay tuned. Now let's journey to the icy depths of Antarctica. Imagine a landscape of endless white, a frozen world that seems to defy life itself. It's a place of extremes with temperatures that can plummet to minus 89 degrees Celsius. But here's an icy curveball. Did you know that Antarctica is actually the largest desert on Earth? Yes, you heard that right. When we think of deserts, our minds usually drift to images of blazing suns, shifting sand dunes, and thirsty camels. But in reality, a desert is defined not by heat, but by a lack of precipitation. Antarctica, with its ice and snow, appears to be the epitome of wet. But it's a cold illusion. This frosty wilderness receives less than 2 inches of precipitation each year, mostly in the form of snow. That's less than the Sahara Desert, which averages around 3 inches a year. So how can such a snowy place be so dry? Well, the cold temperatures cause any moisture in the atmosphere to freeze and fall as snow. But this snow doesn't melt and contribute to the precipitation totals. Instead, it compacts over time and becomes part of the ice sheet that covers the continent. The ice in Antarctica is so thick, in some places it's over 2 miles deep. That's like stacking 10 Empire State Buildings on top of each other. Despite the harsh conditions, life has found a way to endure. Penguins, seals, and a variety of hardy microbes call this icy desert home. Antarctica may be the coldest, windiest, and driest continent, but it's also a place of stark beauty and extreme resilience. It's a testament to the incredible adaptability of life and a stark reminder of just how diverse our planet's ecosystems can be. Mind-boggling, isn't it? Now, as we leave this icy expanse, let's journey to the next remarkable ecosystem on our global tour. Time to unveil a lesser-known side of Albert Einstein. He patented a refrigerator design in 1930. Yes, you heard it right. The man, often lauded as the epitome of genius, famous for his theory of relativity, also had an inventive streak that extended into the realm of domestic appliances. In the early 20th century, Einstein was not just grappling with the mysteries of the universe. He was also concerned about the dangers posed by contemporary refrigeration technology. Back then, refrigerators used toxic gases like ammonia, methyl chloride, and sulfur dioxide as refrigerants. If a fridge leaked, these gases could escape and prove deadly. In fact, in 1926, a whole family in Berlin died due to a refrigerator gas leak, a tragedy that deeply affected Einstein. Teaming up with his former Leo Szilard, Einstein set out to create a safer alternative. The result was a refrigerator that operated on a unique heat exchange system. It was a completely different approach to refrigeration, one that didn't rely on mechanical parts or toxic gases. Instead, their design used a heat source, like a small gas flame, to trigger a cooling reaction. It was an ingenious solution, a testament to Einstein's innovative thinking. However, despite its merits, Einstein's refrigerator never really took off. The Great Depression hit shortly after the patent was granted, making it difficult to find investors. Moreover, safer synthetic refrigerants were developed around the same time, which made traditional refrigeration less dangerous. This eliminated the need for an alternative like Einstein's design. But the story doesn't end there. In recent years, there's been renewed interest in Einstein's refrigerator. With concerns about climate change and the environmental impact of conventional refrigeration, some researchers are revisiting this old design. Who knows? We might yet see a revival of Einstein's refrigerator in the future. Although it didn't gain widespread use, this brilliant physicist had knack for more than just equations. Einstein's refrigerator reminds us that the scope of human curiosity and innovation knows no bounds. It's not just about grand theories and groundbreaking discoveries. Sometimes it's also about the practical, everyday problems that inspire us to think differently. As we transition into our next segment, let's carry this powerful reminder with us. Our next curiosity takes us to Sweden, where you'll find a tree that's over 9,500 years old. Imagine the world as it was back then, when this ancient spruce, known affectionately as Old Chico, first took root. The human race was just coming out of the Stone Age, with farming and pottery just beginning to take hold. This remarkable tree has seen it. It has endured through the ebb and flow of ice ages, withstanding harsh climates that would fell lesser trees. Its secret? A process called layering. When conditions get tough, Old Chico hunkers down, growing horizontally rather than vertically. Over time, parts of the tree that touch the ground develop roots, allowing a new trunk to spring up when conditions improve. This cycle of rebirth has enabled Old Chico to weather the ages, making it a living testament to resilience and survival. This humble spruce, standing tall on a mountainside, has been a silent observer to the march of history. It was already thousands of years old when the pyramids of Egypt were built. It was there when Rome was founded, when the Magna Carta was signed, and when humans first set foot on the moon. Think of the countless sunrises and sunsets it has seen, the generations of wildlife it has sheltered, the storms it has weathered. But perhaps most stunning of all is the fact that Old Chico is not alone. There are other ancient trees out there, each with their own stories to tell. Some, like the bristlecone pines of North America, are even older. These incredible organisms challenge our perceptions of time and life, us of the enduring power of nature. So the next time you find yourself under the canopy of a forest, take a moment to consider the stories those trees could tell. Who knows? You might just be in the presence of a natural elder, a living piece of history. This spry spruce has witnessed the rise and fall of civilizations. And now, let's journey forth from the hauntingly silent woods of Sweden to our next intriguing destination. With us, as we continue to explore the marvels of our natural world. Wrapping things up with a prehistoric surprise, coelacanths. These aquatic dwellers are a remarkable testament to the endurance of life on our planet. Imagine this. Coelacanths were swimming in our oceans long before dinosaurs roamed the Earth. They were believed to have vanished along with the dinosaurs around 66 million years ago. The fossil record showed no trace of them after that period, leading scientists to conclude that they had become extinct. Fast forward to the year 1938. In a twist of fate, a live coelacanth was discovered off the coast of South Africa. You can imagine the shock and excitement of the scientific community. It was as if a living dinosaur had been found. This discovery was akin to finding a mythical creature from a long-lost world. Coelacanths are uniquely fascinating not just because of their survival story, but also due to their biology. They are part of a group called lobe-finned fish, characterized by fleshy, lobed paired fins, which are joined to the body by a single bone. This is interesting because these are the very same structures that, in creatures millions of years ago, evolved into the limbs of the first land-dwelling vertebrates. Yes, that's right, our very distant ancestors. Since that first surprise discovery, only a handful of coelacanths have been found. They live in ocean waters, which makes them incredibly difficult to study. But each encounter with these living fossils provides precious insight into our own evolutionary history. They are a reminder of life's incredible ability to endure and adapt over millions of years. Their existence challenges our understanding of evolution, of what it means to survive and thrive. Coelacanths are a symbol of life's tenacity and resilience, a testament to the mysteries that still exist in our world, waiting to be discovered. They're living fossils that challenge our understanding of evolution. As we continue to unravel the mysteries of these ancient creatures, let's transition to another fascinating chapter in the history of life on Earth.